The Zimbabwe Project's mission statement is to help impoverished children and families in Zimbabwe by creating opportunities through education, healthcare, and community sustainable projects. My name is Angela Yablonsky. I'm from Vernon, British Columbia, and I am the president and the founder of the Zimbabwe Project.
And I'm Peter Magoo. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm the intermediary for Zimbabwe Project Canada in Zimbabwe.
When we take teams over to Zimbabwe, some of the things that the teams participate in are kids camps, medical clinics, we've built bunk beds, we've built a playground center, we've also done several women conferences in rural communities. One of my favorite things when we take teams to Zimbabwe is watching God work. I love watching people's faces through all the miracles that God provides along the way. The other thing I love is in the rural communities watching women being empowered. I think it's fantastic when we go in with a group of women, the things that maybe women in Africa don't do, they watch us and oh, maybe we can do that too. And that's always exciting to be working alongside with them doing those projects. In 2010, we traveled with Peter to Chikambu to look at education and some gum tree projects and soccer programs that they had going on in their community. At that time, I realized that the Zimbabwe Project could partner with local Zimbabwean organizations to help impoverished children and families create self-sustaining projects that in turn these families and children could pay for their school fees and food and just help to create a better life all around for themselves.
From the moment that we started working hand in hand with the Zimbabwe Project Canada, our project started flourishing and people they started seeing that indeed change was coming. Since we got independence in 1980, we first established a library school at Chikumbu Primary School in 2011 and a second one at the secondary school in 2012. This was a memorable event within the whole district, since those two schools are the only government schools that have library schools at the moment. And from those projects, we also managed to bring in people together with all sustainable development projects, among them pig project, bee farming, goat farming, chicken farming. The whole idea about bringing all these projects was to bring or to make the family self-sustainable so that they can be able to send their kids to school, pay for their medical bills, and pay for their immediate needs.
Walking 10 kilometers or farther for water makes some of these projects very difficult. So we've also been able to put in wells in different locations to help establish these projects.
With high medical costs in Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwe Project Canada has come up with a very good initiative to treat people just for free. The Zimbabwe Project Canada team, they usually visit to Zimbabwe on a yearly basis, and their visits have got a great impact to the community and the society. Every time they visit, they make sure they meet with the local leaders, local authorities, and with that they get more detail about what exactly needs to be done and how best they can help the people in Zimbabwe.
We would love to have you join us on a trip with us to Zimbabwe. It's an amazing experience. It will completely change your life. You'll experience all sorts of things in the rural communities, stay in places that the local tourists wouldn't stay, and we also have the fantastic parts of the trip where we do get to go on safaris and see the animals of Africa. Africa is a beautiful country, and we would love to have you join us on one of our trips.
Zimbabwe is a very lovable country with sociable people. Your security will be 100% guaranteed. You will be safe.
We also have several sponsorship opportunities available with the Zimbabwe Project. I'd also like to add that 100% of our donations go directly into our projects in Zimbabwe. The board, myself, and those working on the ground in Zimbabwe are all volunteers with the Zimbabwe Project.
On behalf of my fellow Zimbabweans, I would like to thank you all Canadians for all the effort that you have done so far in rebuilding our country. And I hope you continue doing this until we come to a stage whereby we'll become so self-sustainable. And we look forward to meet you now and in future. Thank you.